ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mark Pyre's Renaissance Man.
Okay, people, gather around. The Mark Pyre's Renaissance Man show. Is he still alive? Wait, hold on, I'm not done. Trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2. Is he still alive?
He is Dr. Evil.
Why is he still alive, and why did you answer when I was asking number 2? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2!
A plan is in the works, Dr. Evil.
This is wonderful news, number 2. Over 1,000 days in a row, we've managed to keep the world from knowing he exists.
Dr. Evil, he's still going and doesn't care.
Well, we need to find another way to stop the show. He's making me look bad, you know? Yeah, no. Perhaps we can make him look like racist or something?
That may work, Dr. Evil.
Perhaps we can get the media to cancel him?
This is your best idea yet, Dr. Evil.
Okay, number 2. Get me Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. Dr. Fauci is on the evil monitor.
Thank you, number 2. Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. It's Dr. Fauci.
Well, Dr. Fauci. It looks like the gig is up. The Renaissance Man show knows all about you.
Yeah, look, they created a character after me. We gotta squash him like the friggin' mouse that he is. He calls me a weasel, Fauci. I'm not a weasel, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm Dr. Fauci, okay? Don't call me Dr. Weasel Fauci, okay? Because that's anecdotal.
Anecdotal Fauci. That's what they're always making fun of you about. That you're always anecdotal.
No, I know. It's like I said, that everything's anecdotal.
Excellent. Dr. Fauci, initiate the final plan.
They never even asked you. Welcome, family and friends, to the Mark Pyre's Renaissance Man show. We are live every single day of the year for unscripted live comedy, songwriting in the moment, and total inspiration. So join us on a tour of some of the accomplishments and content created in the first 1,000 days and counting of Renaissance Man. So far in 2021, 12 albums and 156 songs have been released into the world. But we're not even close to done yet, fam. My plan is to put an album out every month for the rest of my days, as well as show up for you every single night. I've created 3 feature films this year: Batmark vs. Supermark, Three's Company the Breakup Artist, and A Christmas Story. Within these comedies, many original characters have surfaced. You know, we have Batmark Dick Face, which he doesn't look like this really, but that's Foch. And then of course Supermark, who's pretty freaking super if you ask me, just saying. Hammerlin Jameson's a bit of a drunkard, and he tried to get the role of Supermark. It didn't go well. He does all right at a side gig of, newscaster situation. But you can see in that top photo, he's not doing too well these days. Anyway.
Dr. Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive, 8'9", Guinness, and he's also in the Batmark and Supermark movie.
And Dr. Weasel Fauci, if you don't know who he is, wear 5,647 masks, especially if you're going to Mars.
Stuck on Mars. I will be making a movie out of that.
Sid 45, make sure you don't get rupees.
Sid has rupees literally pouring out of his igloo.
Francesco Vigilughi. Look, if you ever need a cartographer, there's just one guy. The Curious Case of Ben Affleck Head. It's about a guy with a head so large he could literally change the poles. Oh, Dystopia 2021. If you missed that, that's the world we're living in today. If you haven't seen it, I did a couple episodes on it. BB Poo Poo. Don't forget we did 3 cryptos this year. BB Poo Poo, PP Poo Poo, and of course, Shibbity Bibbity Boo. But it almost was wrecked because of the original Shick Shiggity Boo Boo. Well, look, people are still on the fence, Things were pretty bad for BB Poo Poo at the beginning. And of course, we have many episodes of Spider-Mark, Peter Marker. If you didn't know, check it out. Mark Pirates of the Caribbean. That was a hilarious movie. And then if you can't dance, you just, watch this episode. There's 2 of them.
Really good stuff. And did you watch Match Game? I did it. And Pressure Luck in it. We did a little Pressure Luck style too, Peter DeMarkin. And if you didn't see Waterworld 2027, I'm the last one left because of the Bugaboo. We did many other homages to movies and TV shows and Jay Mulder.
Sonny, you still got the cough?
There are over 100 insane scenes with Dick Vajay. And then of course I saved the world, saved all the animals and stuff too. Zucker Chooch, Donald Trump Show, make sure you check that out. And we did a couple of raps over the last year. You may not want to miss those.
Trump, Biden, and Christopher Walken rapping?
Yeah. Back to the Future, Mark. Guys, the next movie that's coming out, Back to the Future, Mark. You may not remember some of the characters that I was in the past, so let's just go over it in real time. Marxist, I did it. 10 Commandments. Mark Stradamus, telling the future, of course.
Oh, and the artwork I created as Leo Marco da Vinci.
The Mona Lisa? When I got that freaking red? Like murdering a family?
That was what O.J. Simpson of the 1600s.
Hey, Michelangelo, after you finish that, sculpture, you think you could paint this ceiling?
Got it.
Circumnavigating the globe is Mark Jellin.
Nikola Tesla?
If I didn't do my time here as Markula, you guys would have nothing when it comes to electricity.
I still can't believe it. I'm sitting there, I'm writing the Fur Elise, right? I'm in the middle of it. And they're scratching it out and they're writing freaking that hack Beethoven's name on it, right? Don't even get me started on what they did when I was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Doing the fifth and taking all that work?
And then, like modern days, when I'm doing Mark and M, doing the 8 Mile situation. I'm like, Mark and M's the man now, but I paved the way is the Marktorious B.I.G. as well. When I was Mark Claude Van Damme, I remember that one.
Oh, Mark Schwarzenegger? You didn't know I was Mark Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, that was funny when I worked next to DeVito. The Emancipation Marklamation of 1863. I did my time as Abraham Mark Lincoln.
You guys didn't know I was Abraham Mark? You guys are all Mark Della.
That's why this is all part of the Mark Della effect. Everybody's like, Mandela, man. No, it's Mark Della. Get with it. And then the time I was Mark Guyver, remember, you give me a friggin' toothpick and like some tooth floss and we're off. I'm building a bomb. So that's just a good overview of a lot of the shows, not all of them. We have tons of new gear up on the website, guys, markpires.com. In there you can pick up your gear, you can pick up a signed CD, and also don't forget about beatseat.rocks, my invention that I patented. This is her sitting on it, and this is a little demo I made. Welcome to beatseat.rocks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of the Beat Seat. Today I'm going to share all of the details of the Beat Seat. It's the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. It's got 4 playable panels, omnitone, everywhere you hit it sounds different. It's the first drum you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time. It's the Beat Seat. It's the only drum that you could play with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. Anything you'd play in a drum kit, you could play on this, because you're playing with your entire body, but you're sitting upright. Your feet do this. So that's the Beat Seat, the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands, with your feet at the same time. It has unlimited tones. There's so much to explore. I hope to build one for you. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. And of course, fam, I can't leave you without a little bit of motivation. So take these quotes with you as we get ready to rock for one more night. And yes, we will be doing it again tomorrow. So, until I see you in just a moment, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
stars are blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way.
Tickets are available at the box office. Thanks for helping us keep the theater clean. As you exit the auditorium, please deposit litter in trash receptacles in the lobby. Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
It's Sunday. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1,154 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single night, fam and friends. I don't know what we're going to do. We have a bunch of news stories for you. We're going to play some music. Hopefully we'll laugh a little. We'll get away from this negative world. Remember, when the world gets dark, rise up like the sun. What's that, Zabrosk? Yeah, Zabrosk, I just wrote a new song called Rise Up Like the Sun. We're about to play it right after you finish your woohoo. I know, you can't, let me get the song out before you woohoo. Sometimes I'll say, Zabrosk, do you mind if I just fade it out? And let's do the song. Let's get in the song. He's like, I got to do my woohoo first. Sorry about that. My bad. We're doing a woohoo, then we're getting into the new song. Guys, I'm very excited because this will be my first song, I guess, prepared for this new album, which should be ready for tomorrow, and that's crazy because that means I have to get 12 more songs done tonight and tomorrow to have it released by tomorrow night. There's no way I could also get a feature film done this month, so we'll just be putting out a feature film whenever. I'm trying to still keep the streak for albums, 13 in a row. It's a good one to end on, but I would like to get another album out for tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if it happens. But this song is... I'm so excited. I dropped a little short of it earlier. I hope you guys checked it out. And if you didn't see it, it was probably the intro for the show if you got here early enough. And I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, no, I know, Zabroska didn't ask you to play drums on it. He said, you didn't ask me to play beat seat and do a woohoo at the end. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't need a woohoo in this one. It was such a great moment, Zabrosk. We just needed you to sit there and enjoy. I want to say hi to family and friends that are kicking it with me from the top here on Sunday evening. Early show, fam. Early show. We're not doing a 10 p.m.er, 10:30 p.m.er on a Sunday night. No, we're doing an 8:30-ish. So hi, how's everybody doing over there on TikTok? This is day 1,154 in a row. We come together every single day of the year in order to separate from the darkness just for a little while. See if we can laugh a little, if we can just remind ourselves what's important is this connection we have that they keep trying to take away from us. I don't know. I keep showing up, just creating and hoping that's the spark that gets you to realize that in you, there's something really unique, something that needs to be found. It's definitely not comparing yourself to others. It's about locating it within. And I hope that when you show up here nightly, you're inspired enough to look and search inside and not out. We're constantly searching out. Ooh, look what that person can do. I wish I could do that. Stop. You're meant to do something else, and you still haven't targeted yet. So spend the time and do it. And that's what this show is spending the time. You don't have to take it out of your day. Just show up here and have some fun with us.
Zabrowski, I need a woohoo. Start us off Sunday night style.
What's that, Joanne?
No, Joanne, stop your wheezing. We're getting a woohoo. Come on, Zabrowski, let me get it. Woohoo! Right? When you get a woohoo that good, I think, like, for a moment there, I think time stopped. Just there for a second. I had an hourglass sitting over here with the sand's coming through. The sand stopped moving when Zabrowski did a woohoo. You know, when it's that good a woohoo, your life changes in a moment. Like, momentary lapse of realization, and you're like, nope, life is amazing because I got a Zabrowski woohoo in there. I get it. That's why I hired him, to be here every night for you. People are like, oh, what did you do, Zabrosk, so he can lift you up a level, Mark? I got Zabrosk to lift you guys up a level. You think this is like a selfish show? I'm getting a Zabrosk for me. I'm getting a Zabrosk for you. And for freaking stupid Joanne back there with her dumb wheeze in that, cabinet thing, dealing with the, file cabinet, opening and closing it every 13 seconds on a minute. She's doing it. She has to make sure that file hasn't gone anywhere, the Zabroski file. She gets nervous if it just, up, it's where did it go? Poof, it's gone. We don't know where Joanne put the Zabroski file. Joanne. No, I didn't want to talk to you. I was just emoting again because I get disgusted by you. So I was just going, Joanne. No, Joanne, I don't want to talk to you. It's like, didn't I just tell her that? I'm not trying to talk to you, Joanne. I'm just saying your name. Disgusted like, Anyway, guys, we're doing it. Sunday night, Joanne's back there wheezing. Zabroski just hit us with a freaking killer woohoo. I'm here now. We're doing it. Ready to get into the news. Guys, we got a lot of news stories for you today. Joanne, throw it up on the friggin' screen. Where's my teleprompter sitch? I'm here waiting for you to start teleprompter. Don't go too fast on me today, all right? We got to get through these stories and get to the music. We're writing a song or two tonight. Guys, here we go. Putin, Vladimir Putin, he put the nuclear deterrent on high alert. His West squeezes the Russian economy. Hat to Korea, with my hat, you go, bababushka. You got to have a vodka. You drinking freaking vodka? You there with Putin? Are you Putin in the vodka glass? If you don't put Putin in the glass before you drink it, what are you putting it in then? Like I was there. I was putting it in like a little small shot glass. No. If you're going to war with Russia, you better be putting it in like a freaking mug. I'm putting it in a mug, drinking it down straight. No ice, no chaser. What are you, a freaking man? You a Russian? When you're there, you're drinking it for the Russian party and for the Ukraine, like the dissidents. You're there, drinking it down. You better freaking pour it into something bigger than a shot glass. I mean, seriously, you're showing us where you're putting all of your cards and it's not in the right hand. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're going to go all in, but you got a 2-7 offsuit. You're doing a 2-7 offsuit. You're going all in. Putin, he's Putin in the work. He's Putin in the army, the detail necessary in order to have a successful campaign. Apparently it's not going that successfully. He's pulling out the nukes. Nuclear deterrent on high alert. The West squeezes Russian economy. Guys, he scared the hell out of me when he came out and said, if anybody gets in my way, I will respond immediately, and it will be a wrath you've never experienced in the history of time. What the? Are you kidding me? Bottom line, guys, if this goes nuclear, it's all over for everybody. Elon Musk activates Starlink in Ukraine after Vice Premier's plea. Let's hear what this is about, Joanne. What's that? No, Joanne, you can't read the story. Nobody wants to hear your George Soros voice, right? Starlink is now active in Ukraine. Elon Musk announced after Ukraine's vice prime minister on Saturday requested the SpaceX billionaire help embattled country with communication satellites. Starlink service is now active in Ukraine. Musk tweeted it 10 hours after the call for help. More terminals en route. He said it twice. He did it with the freaking Starlink. The response came after Ukrainian Prime Minister Mikhailo Fedorov asked for a controversial business magnate for Starlink stations. At Elon Musk, while you try to colonize Mars, Russia tried to occupy Ukraine. While your rockets successfully land from space, Russian rockets attack Ukrainian civil people. Fedorov, also the country's Minister of Digital Transformation, tweeted, "We ask you to provide Ukraine with Starlink stations and to address the sign Russians to stand down and have a good time. You play the babushka, go, you got the ding, ding, ding." Musk's response also came on Ukraine as they faced their third day of assaults from Russia. Troops continued their assault on Kiev. Vladimir, look, that's a good shot of Elon Musk. If you're on YouTube, you're seeing the shot of Elon Musk. He's kind of crazy. He's looking on, he's doing it, right? Look, my name is Elon Musk. My child, A12947496. What is it? Musk has, via SpaceX, launched thousands of Starlink satellites into Earth's orbit, increasing broadband service in parts of the world. The satellites help large amounts of information rapidly to any point on Earth, avoiding the need for fiber optic cables.
The satellites could provide data links to areas of Ukraine that have lost internet access during the war. Russia's assaults on cities across Ukraine have left parts of the country with internet outages. Russia's full-fledged war on Ukraine began Wednesday when Russian President Vladimir Putin announced that he's Putin in a special military operation. You don't want to get no guy who's putting in all of that work, and he's getting in there. He's wearing that same tie again, he's putting the effort out. People are getting scared because of that. He's got that energy he's putting out there, and like you're there, you're listening, and you're saying, I'm nervous because this guy's putting it out. He's there telling us like, I'm going to blow up the world. And when you're putting that much stress on everybody, when they've already got cove, when they're dealing with the cove, like we got cove to deal with, and now you're also putting that type of pressure on me. You're gonna go Putin it on me. What's that, Joanne? No, I know, Joanne, you love Putin. She's Putin on the Ritz, Joanne, back there. She's thinking about going to Russia and spending some time with Vladimir Putin. She's gonna do it. What, Joanne? No, I know. They'd be putting you in your own special, section of the plane because of how large your heart is. I get it. Humongocarditis. Hot air balloon carditis. You're there. We anchored you. We have to anchor Joanne. She went and got 18 bugaboos. Dr. Weasel Fauch, he came in. We're 19,747 masks. Like, wait a second. When? When you go outdoors. What about when you're indoors? 74,762 masks. What, Dr. Weasel Fauci? That's what we're going to wear? That's right. Do masks really help? Of course they don't. No, they do. We got to wear 54,467. What numbers are we talking about now? This is CD analyzed information. We've been talking about it for a while. We know, Dr. Weasel Fauch, if you wear your masks, and you get your bugaboo, and you get your double bugaboo, your booster, boosters, you get 19 boosters, you get your double-decker, you're not going to get cove. You won't get the cove. Oh, wait, I got the cove. We never said you would get the cove, and you wouldn't. We never said you'd get the cove and wouldn't get the cove. It's always been you getting the cove. Oh, really? But you didn't say that at the beginning. I never said that. What? I've got video. That's not me. That's the guy Renaissance Man doing an impression of Weasel Fauch. Dr. Weasel Fauch at your cervix. He's at your cervix now? What are we doing? Dr. Weasel Fauch, you're there giving really bad information for a few years now, But everybody else is the misinformation. Next story on the list, Joanne, what do we got? Can you, Joanne, I'm trying it here, and you're just slowing us down with that wheeze. Guys, $125 oil could push the U.S. into a recession. At least that's what they're saying here on this stupid story here, which is probably made up by some fake news outlet. Anyway, it could. At least what they're saying. I don't need to read about your coupon. Here we go, guys. We're doing it. This is from Alex Kimini. Joanne, I know you're friends with Alex. Inflation is now sitting at an 4-decade high of 7.5%, but some fear it could get even worse. Russia's push into Ukraine has forced Western allies to slap major economic sanctions on Russian banks and financial institutions. Tell you, it's not as good when it's not in my mug. When you don't have the Mark Pires Renaissance Man mug, sipping it out of the mug. It's just not as good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's freaking good. But, there's something about a Renaissance Man mug that you can get at markpires.com. Russia's push into Ukraine has forced Western allies to slap major economic sanctions on Russian banks and financial institutions. Sanctions on Russian energy could send oil prices above $125 a barrel, Joanne, which would almost certainly stall economic growth and lead to rising unemployment. Like we haven't had an issue with that, Joanne, right? Oh, you didn't get your bugaboo? You're fired. They're firing people for not getting their bugaboo. They were there on the front line doing the work, taking care of the people. Now they're poison, apparently. You get the poison. You come to Russia. I have the poison. You come and you go to Ukraine. I bring the poison over the border. Hey, you come to me. I got the Putin poison. Putin's putting in the poison. Joanne, did you hear about the new bombs that Putin's sending over there? He's putting in poison at the tips, poison-tipped bombs. So not only are they blowing people up, but he's poisoning people. Putin in the poison. It's a new song also. You should check it. It's on Kakalaki Radio. Russian 5:43 a.m. Russian forces launched their long-feared attack on Ukraine. Joanne, stop pushing that friggin' you know, you're doing this teleprompter. I'm trying to read it, and you're rushing me through it. You're rushing me through it. Just keep working on these, you know, the word puns here. We're rushing through it, Joanne. I have Russian forces here, and you're rushing through the friggin' teleprompter. I don't need you to be rushing through it. Okay? I'm here doing a story on the Russians. While you're rushing through the friggin' story on the teleprompter, I'm trying to slow you down. Please, stop the Russian. Okay? I don't need it. I want you to take it down a level. No more Russian. Take it easy. We're going to get through the story. We're going to get through it, Joanne. You got to take it down a level and stop rushing. Stop rushing through it. You know? It's like she just doesn't understand. When you're rushing through it, then you can't appreciate it. You know? You can't appreciate, like, the moment when you're rushing through it. She keeps doing it, though.
Yeah, look at me. I gotta go. I'm rushing through it.
Don't! You don't appreciate the moment of you know, the story of the Russians when you're rushing through it. It just happens too quick. And then everybody's like, whoa, Joanne was all over the freaking place. She undid her locks from the being, you know, anchored down hot air balloon carditis because she wanted to, she's thinking, I gotta rush, I'm rushing through it. I'm doing it right now. If I don't do it, then what do we have left? She's saying to herself. It was a stupid thing to think, Joanne. Stupid thing to think. Of course, I know you'd be rushing through it. You are a lazy lump. Yeah. No, I know you're locked in place and you can't move. Why are you lazy lump? Yeah. I'm here, Joanne. I'm doing it. You know, Renaissance Man stories, news, and you're back there wheezing it up. Right, guys? Unfreaking believable with that wheeze. You know? Sometimes you need to take a breath because of Zabrosk. He did his part. He gave me the woohoo. He got me to now. But then all of a sudden, you're dealing with a Joanne situation, and when she starts wheezing it up, it takes me off my game, you know. But Joanne, I'm going back through doing Molotov cocktails in this story here. Check this out. On the other hand, official sources have reported 203 attacks by Russia on its western neighbor on the first day. Ukraine appears overwhelmed, and the country's defense minister urging citizens to fight back with Molotov cocktails. You better grab the Molotov cocktail, you come to your house, you throw the Molotov, you come back and big people. Have a good time with them, Molotov. There's a new song called Molotov Cocktail coming out on Bing Biggity Boo. Russian 101.6. That's the best network. That is the best radio station in Russia, 101.6. When you go there and they're playing Dicky Dicky Doo Doo, that is one of the best songs in 2004. They still play it like it just came out. Like every day they play Dicky Dicky Doo. You're like, freaking, hey, dude, what are you doing? Dicky Dicky Doo, you know? Dicky Dicky Doo, and in the back, ring, ding, 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 ring, ding, 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 Dicky Dicky Doo, Dicky Dicky Doo. You guys know it. It was a big hit. Everybody was into it. iTunes. On Thursday, United States, Canada, and UK slapped fresh sanctions on Russia, including excluding. Joanne, are those words supposed to be back next to each other, including excluding? I think so. It's a lead-in. Including excluding Russia's largest financial institutions from global financial systems. Imposing an asset freeze against all major Russian banks, canceling all export permits from Russia, and prohibiting all major Russian companies from raising financing within their territories, among other measures. What other measures, I wonder, Joanne? You think they're going to tell us? Let's keep reading. Predictably, crude oil and gas prices are surging as Russia strikes major cities in Ukraine, hitting levels not seen since 2014. Brent futures have jumped 8% to trade above $105 per barrel, while WTI futures, Joanne, I know that's the one you're really into, WTI. What the intestinal tract. You got something like that, you know, your intestinal tract. What the intestinal tract is the futures one. You thought that's what you were buying. They've rallied by similar margin to trade just a shade below $100 per barrel. Joanne, that's profit. There's profit right there. The markets have been bracing for this kind of outcome, given that Russia is the world's number 3 exporter of oil. We like to export oil. We have a lot of oil. We drink vodka. We export oil is what we do. Is the number 2 exporter of natural gas. And we also export the freaking natural gas. You want the gas? Have the gas. We do it in soda. Okay, have a vodka. Have a natural gas. Yes, good. Russia produces 10% of the world's oil and 40% of the European natural gas. Thus far, the U.S. and the European allies have made it clear they have no intention of impeding flows of energy out of Russia via sanctions. On its part, Russia thus far has not made any direct indications they will restrict energy exports, though the rhetoric is heating up and gas flows from Russia to Europe remain 50% below the 5-year average. Experts are warning that Russia remains in a prime position to continue weaponizing its oil and gas assets, which could lead to severe price spikes, as we explained here. Indeed, the crisis could very well change the trajectory. Joanne, you're forcing me to read that one too quick. Now I gotta do it again. Indeed, the crisis could very well change the trajectory of the U.S. economy and force the Fed to change tack. Joanne, nailed it! According to Richmond Federal Reserve President Tom Barking, U.S. consumer spending will likely be curtailed and pose a risk to U.S. economic growth if the Ukraine conflict leads to sustained high energy prices. By Menon. Nailed it, Joey. We're moving on. I'm not reading anymore. This is a freaking long story in history. I hate stories that are this long, right? You know that, Joanne. Give me the short ones. Trying to get there. We got songs to play still. Ukraine government raises over $10 million in cryptocurrency donations. This is a good one, Joanne, because we donated. We donated here from the show. Ukraine's government has raised more than $10 million in cryptocurrency donations, including, according to blockchain analytics from Epileptic. Is that right, Joanne? Oh, hold on. According to blockchain analytics from Elliptic. That's better. Today, total crypto donations to the Ukrainian government and NGOs supporting the military now stand at $16.7 billion, Elliptic said. The development shows how Ukraine is turning to crypto for assistance during Russia's military offensive in the country. So to get to it, Joanne and I decided yesterday to donate a small fortune of our BB poo-poo, because we were sitting in it, We're sitting in the BB poo-poo. And so we donated a handful of BB poo-poo, which is the 10 million. They said they wanted 10 million. That's all us, BB poo-poo. So when people are like, oh, what's crypto? Freaking BB poo-poo. They say they should have just given us the credit, Oh, Ukraine received a donation of $10 million in BB poo-poo, which is a altcoin by Menon. But no, they decided to keep it kind of vague. Oh, Ukraine's getting, random donations. No, I'm sorry, random. BB poo-poo? Yeah, I'm sorry. You didn't realize? You didn't see The Wolf of Crypto? It's on my YouTube channel. Free to watch, full feature film. Peter Bishop doing it. Ripping the soul out of people, Oh, here's my life savings. I'm sorry, it's my life savings now. You didn't know, Peter? You get on the phone with me. I'm taking all your freaking hard-earned money. Yep, I sold you BB poo-poo. Now you have a pee-pee poo-poo in your double diaper. No Joe Biden situation. You're there. You're pretending you're in the Oval, but you're sleeping because that's where you could only pretend. And then in that plane, the sleeping plane, that's where you actually meet him. Anybody can meet him. All you have to do is take a nap, and you'll run into Joe Biden. Nobody realizes how easy it is to meet Joe Biden. Trump, that's harder. He never sleeps. So you're like, how the hell do I get him in the dream state? Can't. Are you kidding me? You're going to find me at the dream state? Are you Melania? I tried to get the frig away from everybody. Are you kidding? Excuse me. Are you kidding me? I'm here. We're winning big league, right? And when you get a Trumper and he shows up, things get a little crazy. Anyway, next story on the list, Joanne, what do we got over here? Oh, guys, check this out. Also in the news tonight, Chernobyl showing increased levels of radiation after Russian forces take control, Ukraine says. Next are officials in Ukraine say measurements at the site of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster have shown increased radiation levels after Russian troops took control of the former nuclear power plant. The International Atomic Energy Agency, also known as IAEA, Joanne. You didn't know that. I know that. You didn't freaking know it. You're a liar. Back there with your wheeze. Wheezing it up. You know, I just can't anymore, guys. It's too much. Right on my back. Joanne! WD-40 that throat, please. IAEA added that the readings, while elevated, still remain within their operational range, Joanne. They're operational, okay? So don't get too worked up with your hemongocarditis back there. The IAEA assesses the readings reported by the regulator of up to 9,046 microservits per hour. Joanne, you didn't know I was going to go microservits on you, did you? Some people are wondering, is he going to go really scientific on us and get into the microservits? But, like, I did it. You know, I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have kept it a little less scientific. Go layman on you. Going layman, not going to microservits, but we're doing in microservits per hour, and they're pretty low, and they remain within operational range. You know, Joanne, they do. So, anyway, they're going in to freaking Chernobyl, and they're mopping around some of that dust. We got some radioactive material. Joanne could use it. Maybe it would size down that heart. We're talking about living a couple more days. Next story on the list, guys. This was a story last night, and it looks like there's an update. Snake Island border guards who defied Russia worship may be alive. Now, talk about screwing the pooch. 13 people dead on Snake Island. Now they may be alive. Like, this is like the worst. These people are terrible journalists, huh? Just call them dead. What do we have here? Oh, goodness, guys. This is one I cannot wait to share with you. Joanne! Put this one on the teleprompter right now, and I want a slow speed. I don't need you to bring it to me fast. I want it on the slow, low down. We're doing Luther Vandross style. Hold on. Oh, yeah. We're doing, yeah. You know what I'm saying, Joanne. Anyway, look, the brain activity of a dying person was recorded for the first time ever. This is extremely interesting stuff to me. Like, this is the stuff I'm into. What happens when someone dies? Where does the mind go? Let's get into it. A patient's unexpected death during a study has given us the first recording of a dying human brain. Scientists managed to capture the unique event while monitoring the brainwaves of an 87-year-old epilepsy patient. I brought up epilepsy before, and there it is, you know. Ed, how are you, my brother? So good to see you. During the study, a patient experienced a heart attack and died while being monitored. It's a unique situation and one that has given us a new glimpse into how the brain reacts at the time of death. While the study wasn't designed to record a dying human brain, it did give us some great insight. The researchers recorded around 15 minutes of brain activity surrounding that time, and the heart stopped beating to see how the brain reacts at death, though they focused on two 30-second intervals surrounding the exact time the heart stopped. Upon inspection, they discovered gamma oscillations in the recording. Gamma oscillations are brain waves we associate with dreaming, memory retrieval, and meditation. As such, the phrase "my whole life flashed before my eyes" might not be that far off. Based on what they saw in the recordings, the researchers say that the brain may actually play a recall of important events in our lives when we die. It's an interesting concept, and one that many have believed for years anyway. To see it finally solidified with scientific research is exciting, though. While exciting, the results of the study have also brought about some additional questions. For one, Dr. Ajmel Zemmer, nailed it, the lead author of the study, says that the findings challenge our understanding of when life ends. It also raises some important questions regarding the time that organs are harvested for donation, too. While exciting, the results of the study have also brought on... Joanne, you're giving me the same freaking paragraph? In the teleprompter? No, that's me telling you to go up a little. No, a little more, Joanne. Yep, there you go. You know, the research shows that the mind continues to work in a dying human brain, even when the blood has stopped flowing to it. This means it's capable of coordinated activity even after death. This isn't the first time we've seen these kinds of waves in dying brains. This is the first time we've seen it in a dying human brain, which makes it even more intriguing. This is just a single case, though. For any definitive results, we have to kill a lot more people. What? Joanne, what are they talking about? They want to kill people in order to do a test? We would need to access a much larger pool of information. Even then, there are other factors to consider, too. This patient suffered from epilepsy. As such, the results from other dying human brains could be quite different. Their researchers have said they hope to continue studying the process. The researchers published a paper on the research in the journal Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience by Menon. It's not really sponsored by Menon. No, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call from that. I'm sorry. No, I know you're not. They're not really sponsoring that one. I get it. Guys, this one is the craziest of all, and I got questions for freaking Joanne here. New York man wins $10 million lottery for the second time in 3 years, Joanne. What are we doing? You're getting a second time winning? I never won a lottery. Joanne, I've been giving you lottery like money every week. And this guy wins the lottery, and you're the one who's supposed to be winning for me. You're supposed to be good luck. You're just a freaking pit. Everything I give you just goes right into the pit. Oh, here's more. Here's $50 more, Joanne. Go get more lottery tickets. Where are they? I asked you for scratch-offs. I've never seen them. You know? I didn't ask you to scratch them off. I wanted to scratch them off. When I send you to get scratch-offs, it's not for you to get scratch-offs, it's for you to scratch off. So you get scratch-offs, bring them to me. I'll do the scratch-off-a-roo. I want to say, that's the fun of it, Joanne. The fun of it is taking out a penny, old shiny penny, and doing a scratcheroo. Oh, look at that one. I lost this freaking one. You throw it aside, you grab that next one, and you're just as excited as you were the first one before you scratched away all the gray stuff, which is kind of tough to do without the specific penny. You need that specific one, 1984. Look, I got an Abe Lincoln 84. That's a winner right there. So, Joanne, no winners, huh? Scratching them all off for me. Not one winner. Where can I see I want to see the bad tickets. You know, we have a rule here. It's in your contract. You can't throw anything away. You have to keep everything, even the lottery tickets that you scratched off. I hope you kept them in a folder in your file cabinet. Is that why you open the file cabinet all the time? Is to check on the lottery tickets to see if maybe you got one wrong and you did math wrong, and that we're millionaires? This guy's a double millionaire, double decker. Can we get to the story, Joanne? What does this pop-up? You gonna put pop-ups in there? I'm doing a story. You're doing a pop-up? God almighty, Joanne. Bush League. It's friggin' Bush League, you know? Juan Hernandez of Uniondale in Nassau County won New York Lottery's $10 million deluxe scratch-off. Joanne, deluxe scratch-off? That's the one I was playing. Or you were playing for me. Not a winner. Not one winner. Whatever. New York Lottery said that Hernandez's second win after he won the same amount in 2019, winning the top prize in a $350 million cash spectacular scratch-off dugout. What is with this stupid freaking picture? Hernandez said in the release he is still trying to spend the $10 million he won 3 years ago. I'm sure people can help you with that, Hernandez, if you want to go down to the street corner and offer a couple mil. I'm sure you'll get robbed and murdered real quick. Hernandez truly defined the odds of winning the lottery twice. The odds of winning the $10 million scratch deluxe off game is 1 in 3.52 million. I guess it's 2 in 3.52 million, Joanne, right? Or in our case, 0 in 30 trillion zillion million, because you're the worst. You know? Oh, my brother Ed, I'm so glad. Ed started another round of treatment, guys. Join us over on YouTube, brother, so you can be here with the fam and get some love from Pamela's in the house tonight. And when Pamela's there, she's sending light. She's sending love. Trish is there. We're all there. Everybody's in there sending love. Giggles is kicking in the house over there. Kathleen Danford throwing some love at you. And that's a good place to be. I got to say, Ed, the other night I got a little emotional when I was my message to you, but I meant it. I do love you, brother, and I want you to stay here with us. Don't go anywhere. Just remember that every day you got to show up here and hang out with us, okay? And time does not exist, especially the way they explain it. It's your ability to find reasons to want to be here that keep you here as long as possible, and finding the little joys in life, which I think still exist, although I can't put myself in your shoes, so I don't know. But I would say, if you can try to find the little joys in life, that will move you forward
And perhaps one day you could be sitting in a place where you look back with some gratitude. Where like, they told me something and they were wrong. By the way, doctors are wrong all the time when it comes to stuff like that. All the time. So it comes down to personal belief in whether or not you're going to trust that they're right or your heart is right. Your motivation to stick around on this planet is more powerful than the words coming out of their mouths. And don't give in to anything except for your drive to keep going, my friend. That's all that matters. So, Juan freaking Hernandez, killing it, right? He did it. He did it. So, guys, I really wanted to play this earlier. I should have played it earlier because it is the title of the show tonight. Ron, my brother, so good to see you, pal. So, guys, this song right here, it will be on the new album when it comes out, which I don't think I'll be able to get it done for tomorrow. We did 13 albums in a row, 170 songs in a row in 1 year. Well, 13 months, 13 albums, 13 months, 170 songs. And I fear that the streak may be at an end for that. You know, I don't think I could do a 14th in a row because I have not worked on, I got one song I'm about to play for you done, but that means I have 12 more I have to prepare between now and tomorrow. There's no physical way. I had another goal I wanted at the beginning of this year, which is do a feature film every month. I got like 6 started, but nothing's complete. So same thing. This year it's going to be more laid back. It's not about how many albums in the year I can release. I'm just going to release albums. When I have 13 songs completed and edited, I'll release the album. Working like crazy to put out an album a month when we're not selling 1 million albums each month. It's like nuts. But I'm doing it because I don't want the creativity to be left behind. So I take them and I release them. But I also feel like I do play a lot of music based on the fact that I know I need to get an album done. So I'm writing song after song, trying to see what gems we can come up with. And then we've got 170 gems. Actually, 171, what you're about to hear is... This song right here will be premiering at Friday at 3 o'clock. On Friday, 3 o'clock, right here on my YouTube platform. It's called Rise Up Like the Sun. And I don't know, guys. I'm too close to these things, so you have to tell me if it's good. Here we go. I'm going to try to flip the camera so you guys can see this over here on TikTok. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. So, Rise Up Like the Sun. I hope you enjoy.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. The farmer goes to start the day like you do. The sunrise is all in the birds chirping. Oh, and rise up as one, rise up like the sun. Living in a constant state of fear. Rise up like the sun. Society today is drowning in the hatred and the fear that's being delivered day to day, yeah. And you can't say no, or only replay every single news channel. It's the same story, yeah. You can't get away, no, unless you can shut up the negativity. Come join me in the light here, yeah. Rise up like the sun. Rise up like the sun. Rise up like the sun. us out the door. We need to rise up like the sun. 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 Rise up like the sun, yes. It's the only way you're connected, yes. It's the way we got to get through this together. Yeah, we cannot listen to the lies of a world that's trying to divide. When we know inside you need to rise up like the sun. Yeah, yes. All together we're going to rise up like the sun. Ain't no stopping us, no. We grow, yeah, around the world, yeah. We rise up like the sun. Ain't no stopping when it burns. Yeah, like the sun. Yeah. Rise up like the sun. 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 We got to rise up like the sun. To rise up like the sun. We to rise up like the sun. Rise up like the sun.
Oh, man. Woo! I'll tell you what, guys. That song to me has got some fire to it. Rise up like the sun. Rise up like the sun, 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 sun. Gosh, guys, what do you think of that? Man. That's going to be on iTunes in the next week. So for now, catch up on the 170 you've missed, which are all like that, but different. They all happen live in the moment. We don't know what I'm going to write, but that one happened. I don't even know how we got to rise up like the sun, but when we do it, we do it. So thank you, Jim. Appreciate you, brother. Big Cat Jim, you know it. Big Cat Jim's killing it. Let Pamela help Ed. My heart was racing at 170 beats per minute. Her blessing to do work within 10 minutes. It stopped. Kathleen said you got to come over to YouTube. But Pamela's light is powerful. Thank you, Trish. I appreciate that so much. I got to get a new wire. Stop that. You don't do that. So annoying. This I really gotta get a new wire. This is the most annoying thing in the world. This wire's killing me. It's really pissing me off. I got a tune I want to play. I thought about this last night. We did cover night. I didn't play this. I wanted to play this. Come on. By the way, Rooster was so good last night. I've not had a chance to drop it and pull it out yet, but Rooster, when I played Rooster last night, woo! Oh, man, why I can't find this song? Let's see who the hell the guy's name is. No, that's not the right one. I think it's a different name. Let's see if this works. Nope. I think I have to type in some of the words because clearly I'm not getting the name of the song right. Okay, I found it. So this song right here I think is really cool. And it looks like, I guess the Stones did it. I think they're the ones who did it first, or they covered it after. I'm doing my own version of it. Let's see if you guys enjoy it. This is a little something something. Let's see. Get our little intro here.
1962, Cry to Me. Solomon Burke classic, redone in 2022 by Renaissance Man. And I'm Casey Kasem.
Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Cry, cry, baby. Cry to me when you're all alone in your lonely room. Yeah, there's nothing but the smell of her perfume. Well, don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Oh, cry, you said, cry, cry, baby. Cry to me.
Now we make up the chorus because I'd never heard it.
Oh, well, nothing could ever be sadder than a glass of wine alone. Oh, and loneliness, loneliness, it's all just a waste of time. Oh, yeah, you don't ever, no, you don't ever walk alone. You see, so come on, take my hand and walk with me. When you're waiting for a voice to come in the night, and there is no one. But don't you feel like crying? Yeah, yeah. Don't you feel like crying? It says, you cry, cry, baby, baby. Yeah, cry to me. Don't you feel like crying, 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 cry to me?
Don't know if that was any good. Don't know if it was any good.
Bound the front door like a ghost into a fog. No notices a contrast of white on white. And in between the moon and you, angels get up out of you. Crumbling difference between wrong and right. Walk in the air between the rain and back again and through. I don't Maria says she's dying. Through the door I hear crying. I don't know. Round here we always stand up straight. Round here something radiates. Maria came from Nashville with a suitcase in her hand. She said she'd like to meet a boy who's just like Elvis. She walks along the edge of where the ocean meets the land, just like she's walking on a wire in a circus. She parks her car outside of my house, takes her clothes off. She's close to understanding Jesus. She knows she's more than just a little misunderstood. And she has trouble acting normal when she's nervous round here. We're carving out her name round here. We all look the same. Round here we talk just like lines. Yeah, we sacrifice like lambs. Round here, she is slipping through my hands.
I don't know how this part goes.
Sleeping children, but I'm like the wind. Out of the light of the dream.
I don't know how this part goes.
Oh, mama, little bit wanna get herself down. Out of the lightning. She says it's only in my head. She says, shh, I know it's only in my head. Girl in the car, parking lot says, man, you should try to take a shot. Can't you see my walls are crumbling? She looks up at the building, says she's thinking of jumping. She says she's tired of life. She must be tired of something around here. Oh, she's always on my mind. Round here, I got lots of time. Round here, we talk just like lions. We sacrifice like lambs. Around here, round here.
The rest of this part, I can't even figure out how this part goes. You catch me if I'm falling, you catch me if I'm falling. Will you catch me because I'm falling down on you? I remember it, but I can't think of how the part goes. I said I'm under the gun around here. Oh, man, I got to listen to that part again. You know, one that we actually played well. I didn't play this one well at all because I don't remember it. But one I played well is start minute and all down, make about that in the time, found it all run, the pavement to the ground. Moment you leap over, in the middle of the night, there's a dark man running around by the pouring rain. Whatever that song is. Omaha. Just took me a little second to get to it. There we go. You have to sing it to get to it. Omaha. This is a cool tune. This one I remember really digging on.
2004, Omaha. Renaissance Man redone in 2022. And I'm Casey Kasem.
Timothy Yorkman down. Start tearing the old man down, run past the other man down to the old road. Start turning the grain into the ground, roll the new leaf over. In the middle of the night, there's an old man trailing around in the gathered rain. Mr. V, you wanna walk on water? But you drive a lot my way. Omaha get right to the heart of matters. It's the heart that matters more. Oh, the thing you got put in your...
Where are we going? Well, I gotta go back. I moved too quick there. Where is it? I even lost it. Let's go beat seat. We're going back because I can't find it.
Start tearing the old men down, run through the heather and down to the old road. Start turning the grain into the ground. Roll a new leaf over. Oh, in the middle of the night, there's an old man treading around in gathered rain. In misery, you walk on water. Could you travel line my way? Somewhere in middle America, get right to the heart of matters. It's the heart that matters more. Oh, I think you better turn your ticket in and get your money back out the door.
It doesn't tell you where the rest of the song goes? Come on, this is the basis of the song. You should be able to work out the rest from here. No, I want all the chords in a freaking row, you chooch. You kidding me? Put them at you're lazy. What a lazy dude that was right there. Oh, you should be able to figure out the rest from here. No, write out all freaking chords, all lyrics. I'm doing it, trying to sing it. And then you're doing it.
I didn't feel like writing the rest of the verse. I didn't feel like putting the chords there for the rest of...
Stupid man. You know? And I was kind of digging on that crazy high-speed Omaha. Like we're doing a weird version. Now we're going to do a different version than that one. Because I got to find it now. I'm very upset. Very upset right now, Joanne. You couldn't find me the right version. You know? It's like she just doesn't get it. She just doesn't get it. No, and you're wheezing really loud today too, Joanne. Just so you know. We're listening in. Nobody can hear me play at all. All they hear is you wheezing. Wheezy McGee. She's a Wheezy McGee. Like totally. You guys know that. The American people know that. I'm trying to get this to speed up. It's just not doing it. All right, we're doing it this way. Let's see if this gives it to me the whole way, or if it says, oh, you should be able to figure out the rules. This is a chooch one, too. This is a chooch one, too. Come on. You can't do all the lyrics in a row. You know? Sometimes you're dealing with stupid people that are just lazy lumps, like Joanne. She's a lazy lump. This isn't even the right chords. Some moron over here got it wrong. Yeah, no, I know, Joanne, that was you. I didn't see it was penned by Joanne. You got the chords wrong. You know, don't do that. You don't post the wrong chords, Joanne, because then people are trying to get it right, and you're there, you know, doing you. Chord McGee over here. Oh, use a B. Come on, man. Why are they giving me threat stuff? I'm trying to find Omaha chords. You should not be going there because there's a threat. I don't give a crap. I'm trying to get a freaking Omaha chords over here. You know? Sometimes when you're doing it and people have an attitude problem, you got to give them an elbow in the fotch. This is telling you to put a freaking capo on. No, you guys are all out of your minds. The one I have here works. I just need the freaking words, okay? And then have it lined up with the chords because I'm a lazy lump. When you're doing it, you know. And maybe I can't play any more of it. It looks like they're just not allowing it to happen, you know? Like, whatever.
You can't play that one, sir.
Why the frig not? I like the song. I wanted that. I wanted to play it for you. That's like the new version of it when you do the background. Like, it's called throat singing. You don't know about throat singing? Mastered it in '84. Part of the Olympic team, actually. Took gold. I wouldn't talk about it if I didn't take gold, you know what I mean? We're doing it. We're taking gold. This one's off too. Hold on. This is doing an E minor.
Start tearing the old men down, run past the head down to the old road.
This is lower. This is like a lower vibe. I don't know if I like that. I think I like the original version. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about over here? This is allowing me to do a scrollaroo, though. Let's see. This is saying original version. Is that really an original version, or are you just making it up, sir? You know, bunch of liars. It's an original version. Is it? Is it? It's not scrolling, though, so I guess we're just going to deal with that. You know what I mean? No scrollage. No scrollage. Can we get this auto scroll going over here? What are we doing? I thought we had an auto scroll situation going. And this one got it right, guys. All the chords are there. All the words are there. All right. How do we get this to work is the question. Auto scroll. It says it right freaking here. But then it's working. Yes. Wait, what do I have to? Okay, that's weird. It's working below but not above. What happens below and happens above shall be. Okay, so they're going that route. It is scrolling very slow. Let's just see what happens when I get to here. Yeah, it stops scrolling when I bring it to here. I don't know why. All right. Stick capo on 2. Oh, that's why they're doing a capo on 2, and that's why they're getting this higher tone. Let's just see. E minor, B minor. Second capo. Doing it. It's the same thing as playing the other chords, so. Start tearing the old man down. Run past the down to the old road. Turning the grain into the ground. I wish this thing would freaking scroll. Roll a new leaf over in the middle of the night. I've known men running around at the gallery. You walk on water, but you drive the way home. In the middle of America, get right to the heart of matters. It's the heart that matters more. Oh, I think you better turn your get your money back out the door. This is sort of how it goes. Start letting that needle brush past the shadow, slide through the cold. Start turning the wall into wire. Roll a new leaf over. I'm in the middle of the night. Where the freak did I go? In the middle of the night, there's an old man treading his road, bucket of rain. And mister, if you don't want to walk on mother and water, yeah, you gonna walk all over me. Oh, yeah. Somewhere in the middle of America, get right to the heart of matters. Yeah, the heart that matters more. Oh, I think you better turn your ticket in, yeah. Get your money back at the door. Like, this would be cool if we laid back on it. We did something like that, where it was like, start tearing the old man down, run past the heather and down, North Road, turning grain into the ground, treading the man, then rolling the new leaf over. Oh, in the middle of the night, there's no man treading around, rather rain. Wish you gonna walk on water. Could you drive it like my way? Oh, somewhere in the middle of America, get right to the heart of matters. It's the heart that matters more. Oh, I think you better turn your ticket in.
bang at the door. Start threading a needle, brush past the shuttle, slice through the cold room, and start turning the wood, and you cross the wire, roll the new leaf over. In the middle of the night, there's a bad man with, oh gosh almighty, this freaking scroll thing is pissing me off. Right at his shoulders, bother the rain. In misery, you walk on the water. Oh, won't you walk all over me? Yeah, oh, somewhere in the middle of God. Get right to the heart of matters. It's the heart that matters more. I think you better turn your ticket in. Oh, I think you better turn your ticket in. What the freak? There it is. Oh, I think you better turn your ticket in. Get your money back. Get your money back at the door. Yeah. That's not right. See if this gets us anywhere. Come on, really? All right, let's see if this works. Here we go.
"1967. Tommy James and the Shondells. I Think We're Alone Now. Redone in 2022 by Renaissance Man. And I'm Casey Kasem.
Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. Watch how you play. They don't understand, so we're running as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hands, trying to get away into the night. And they put your arms around me, tumble to the ground, and then say, think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts, the only sound. Look at the way we gotta hide what we're doing. 'Cause what will they say? They only knew, and so we're running just as fast as we can, one another's hands. Oh, trying to find a way into the night. You put your arms around me and you tie me to the ground, and then you say, think we're alone now. Beating our hearts is the only sound. Think we're alone now. Yeah, I think we're alone now. 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 Running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hands. Yeah, we're trying a better way into the night. You put your arm around me, tie me to the ground, and then you say, think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts is the only sound. Think we're alone now. Oh yeah, I think we're alone now. We're alone now. Think we're alone now. Think we're alone now. Think we're alone now. You're alone now. Think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. Sound, 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 sound. Think we're alone now. Alone, alone, we're alone, 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 alone. Think we're alone now. We're alone now. Oh, I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now.
How's everybody doing out there? Oh, not Rosie. Thank you so much for the love. You're getting the love when you're playing it and you're doing it. Think you're alone now. Good tune. We're going to play a little something here called... This is a little tune. This is actually my wife's favorite song. No, not favorite song, but favorite artist. And it's almost a thing I shouldn't play because this guy's awesome. But we do it our own way. You have to pay homage. This is an homage to one of the greatest of all time. This little beauty right here called With or Without You by U2.
1987. U2. With or Without You. Redone in 2022 by Renaissance Man. And I'm Casey Kasem.
Sometimes you're doing a Casey Kasem. Every time you play a cover. Bringing him back. Back from the dead. With or Without You. Every couple of songs we got to tune this puppy up. All right. Guys, the more you smack the screen here on TikTok, the more people will come and join us for these songs. Let's get some people here.
See the thorn twist in your side. I wait for you. Slight hand twist of fate. In a bed of night, she makes me wait, and I wait without you. With or without you. With or without. Through the storm, you reach the shore. Give it all, but I want more. I'm waiting for you. With or without you. With or without you. I can't live. No. With or without you. Give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, oh, when you give yourself away. And inside my body bruised, she guards me with enough to you, with nothing left, and nothing left to lose. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away. And you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. With or without you. With or without you. No, no, no. Without you, without you. I can't live, no, I can't live with or without you. You give yourself away, you give yourself away, and you give, you give yourself away, with or without you. I can't live, no, with or without you. And you give yourself away, you give yourself away. You give yourself away.
A weird version. Weird version.
Thank you so much. Arvin, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the love out there. Thank you, Ed, my brother. Loving it. You rock, buddy. Yeah, the more you guys hit the screen, I think the more people will come and kick it with us. I'm going to play you another song that I think we all need. This is a song that, it's the other day we played. I dropped on my feed a Prince track where he's playing with Tom Petty. Beautiful song. We did it last night. We did my own version of Guitar Gently Weeps, but tonight I'm going to play you a song by Mr. Tom Petty that I absolutely love. And when I was a kid, everybody used to sing this song, but sometimes we need to literally let it all go and you need to free fall. So,
1967, Tom Petty, Free Fallin', redone in 2022 by Renaissance Man, and I'm Casey Kasem.
She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus and America too. She's a good girl, she's crazy about Elvis. She loves horses and her boyfriend too. I'm free, and it's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. Well, I'm free, I'm free falling. Well, I'm free, I'm free falling. When all the vampires walking through the valley, wisdom, been to the fall, and all the bad boys walking through the shadows, all the good girls, all with broken hearts. Well, I'm free, I'm free falling. Well, I'm free, I'm free falling. I'm free falling. I wanna glide down Mulholland, gonna write her a name in the sky, gonna free fall out into nothing. I'm going to free this world, leave this world for a while. Well, I'm free, well, I'm free falling. Well, I'm free, well, I'm free falling. I'm free falling. Free falling.
Fill up the free falling, yes. I'm free falling, yeah. Well, I'm free falling, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm free falling. Well, I'm free falling, yes, yes, I'm free falling. Free falling, well, I'm free, well, I'm falling, I'm falling free. Well, I'm falling free. I'm free falling. Well, I'm free. I'm free falling. Oh, well, I'm free. Well, I'm free. Petty. Miss Petty. Let's see, I think we're officially at 2 hours. 1 hour, 47 minutes. Tim wants to hear a little Real Talk Family Jam. Renaissance Man Family Jam. Sunday night, Renaissance Man show. Getting down like we do every night, you know. Get the beat going in the background. Let the music filter all the negativity out. Yeah, it's time to get down. Renaissance Family Jam. The Renaissance Family Jam. day. They can't see through all the monotony they've been displaying on the TV and everywhere we tune. We're seeing it all, it's to bring us down. Just shut it down and join us here for the Renaissance Family Jam, 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 jam. The Renaissance Family Jam. Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa, whoa. See Terry Q kicking it in the chat with you. C.S. Coop and Kathleen Damp. You know we're gonna get down like we do every night on our Renaissance Man show. Gonna get down besides all of the negativity. Let it go. Go, go, go. Got to enjoy the show. Oh, let it go, and the Renaissance Family Jam, yeah. The Renaissance Family Jam, 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 jam. Renaissance Family Jam, Renaissance Family Jam. Renaissance Family Jam. Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa, whoa. Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa, whoa. Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Renaissance Family Jam. The Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa, 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 whoa. Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa, whoa. Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Renaissance Family Jam. Jam, 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 jam. Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Renaissance Family Jam. Renaissance Family Jam, 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 jam. Renaissance Family Jam. Renaissance Family Jam. Renaissance Family Jam. Whoa. Renaissance Family Jam, 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 jam. Can't do much with it tonight, brother. I'm getting tired now. A long night of jamming here. Long night of jamming. Come on, stupid cable. I'm gonna have to get another one of these cables. They're crazy expensive because nobody plays this stupid guitar synthesizer anymore. That's just me. I'm the only guy playing it. Well, I think there's other people playing guitar synthesizers, but not many people. That's why the cable's so expensive. If they made a lot of them, because a lot of people played it, it would be cheaper. But because I'm the only freaking guy, maybe me and a couple other people on the planet playing guitar synthesizers, you know, that 12-pin cable for the GK is just not there. You know what I mean? What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, I know you would like to see if you could polish it. Maybe that'll help. I don't think it will. Joanne wants to put in the extra effort. She's thinking that maybe it will help. There's this very, very small chance it could do anything because she can't do anything. She's a horrible human being. No, Joanne, I know you're trying to not be a horrible human being. You just are. You're just terrible. Everybody talks about it. I get messages all day long. Terry Q sent me a message. He goes, why is Joanne so terrible? Tim Beers was like, Joanne's the worst human being on the planet. I thought that was a little overboard. Like, Tim, come on, worst on the planet? I can think of a few others, like Vladimir Putin. Putin in the fear. Putin in the fear. You got to deal, you know? Pamela Swan knows, right? She was telling me the other day, she said, Mark, I don't know if I can tune in anymore. I can't deal with the wheezing. I said, Joanne, it's her, not me. Because she started asking, she goes, is that you or Joanne doing the wheezing? No, it's Joanne. Wheezing it up, you know, Wheezy McGee back there. I feel bad for her sometimes, you know, because it's loud. She wakes up my kids sometimes like, Daddy, what is a monster? No, it's just Joanne, kids. Don't worry about it. She's in the basement locked up, you know, humongocarditis, and we're dealing with it. You know, one of these days we're going to figure out how to excise that heart and put in a whale heart because that's the only thing we think could work. Possibly. There's very... like the fact that it's definitely not going to work, like, you know what I mean? Like there's no chance it's going to work, but we keep giving her hope. You got to give her hope, you know, that there's a humongocarditis replacement, which would be a whale heart. What? Oh, she said megalodon. I forgot. Yeah, we're looking for the, you know, the elusive megalodon, and we need that heart for Joanne. I think it's possible, you know, Jules Verne style. You know, if we go with Jules Verne, then possibly, Joanne, we can get one. If you're talking about real worlds, you know, like this is reality, sorry, you're dead. You know, like you got a heart just getting bigger on a daily. It's a shame when that happens, guys, when the heart just continues to grow. You know, you don't want it to grow. You want it to stay the same size. You start getting a double heart sitch, people are talking about you, you know, behind your back. Did you see Derek's freaking stupid chest? It's like, it looks like he's got like a big bulge in there. Yeah, you didn't know he has a humongocarditis? You're going to make fun of him on that one? You're going to make fun of him by having a humongocarditis just because his chest cavity expanded because he got 97 bugaboos? Oh, that's so awesome, Trish. That makes me so happy. Trish sent me a picture of Rich, her husband, playing music along with me. That makes me so happy when I hear you guys are doing that. Like Jacqueline has a beat seat. Anna Treos has a beat seat. Christine Seidman has a beat seat. So when I'm playing beat seat and rocking out of my first drum for singer-songwriters, my family members out there, Tom Murphy, they all have beat seats. They're doing it. And we're rocking it out together. You know what I mean? It becomes a party. I want to have like a Zoom call with all the beat seat owners and do like a live jam on beat seats. How cool would that be? Guys, you can go to beatseat.rocks and check out my invention and see what it's about. It is the first drum for singer-songwriters, and that's what you hear me playing. I don't have a drummer behind me or Zabrowski. He went home already. It's just me kicking on the beat seat, you know. And some of the percussion you hear is Joanne breathing. It's hard, you know, because sometimes she's breathing out a beat, you know, and I'm doing the beat. I'm in the middle of a song, but I also have to just be honest with you. About 87% of the songs I write are based on whatever, you know, tempo is coming out of her heart that day. I come in, and all of a sudden it's like, boom, I'm like, there's a freaking song in that. You know, Joanne, keep it going. She's like, keep what going? I'm like, just keep breathing. Okay, just a few more minutes of breathing so I can get that tempo. All of a sudden, we got the hit of all hits. You know, Corky Buchek. And his large foot. He had one large foot. It was very odd, you know. When he played soccer, the other team was very scared when they saw that foot exposed. He had a size 11 in one foot. The other one was a 34. They had to make a special shoe. They used Ben Affleck's hair guy. They had to make a shoe. Figure out how to make it fit, you know. That was a tough thing, running around the field with a one ridiculously massive foot, you know, tripping people. That's what he was good at, you know. Soccer players. You know, you want to have the same size foot when you play soccer. That's just something I'm just letting you know. Like, you don't want to be the guy out there with 136 foot, the other one is 11. You're dealing like, oh, this one looks good. This looks normal, a size 11. We got that one over at the Foot Locker. Where'd the other one come from? We had to plait 9 shoes together. We had to somehow threads. Look, oh, here you go, buddy. See if that one works. It worked. It was mental, but it worked. Freaking guy walking around like dumpster foot. We're like, what happened to dumpster foot over there? What's he doing? You don't want dumpster foot kicking that ball at you if you're the goalie, you know. There was the goalie on the other team was so nervous that, you know, dumpster foot was going to get the ball and come down the field and shoot one on him. And perhaps that shoe would come off, that makeshift shoe that they had to create to fit that dumb foot, you know, the 36. And you're taking a kick. And the shoe comes off in the air, hits the goalie in the face, kills him instantly. Killed him instantly. You couldn't tie that shoe better. You couldn't, I don't know, crazy glue it to your foot or something so it doesn't fly off and kill the goalie. You know, it's times like this I wonder how dedicated you are to, you know, the sport. Really, you know, like, oh, I'll be out there. Don't worry about it, coach. If my shoe comes off, I'll just keep going with my dumb foot. You let that foot start making holes in the ground as you're running, you know, because it's like every 1 foot, every boom, 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 boom. Freaking like earthquakes everywhere, you know. What's going on? Oh, dumpster foot's in? We thought you were going to give him freaking oranges and have him sit on the sideline. You had to let him play. Dumpster foot, you know. Puma called and wanted to do a brand deal with dumpster foot. They're like, look, we'll work on the shoe. You don't worry about it. You wear the 11. We've got an 11 ready to go. We got a Puma 11 ready to go right here. Here you go. Here's your Puma 11s. We're going to give them to you. You put them on. You're ready to go. But, oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm sorry. I can't. I can only wear one 11. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You got one stupid foot. Ridiculously large foot that we're going to have to work on. Don't worry about it. We put our tech behind it. We got our scientific team working on a shoe for you. Oh, really? What do you? We're using all of the leather in Yugoslavia for that one shoe. What? You are? Is Yugoslavia still around? They came back in business just to do the shoe, the one single shoe. They got a factory in Yugoslavia just making left foots, just 36, size 36 shoes, just one left foot size. There's no. It would be good, like if they made a signature edition where there's 136 and 111, like put them together. Here you go. Look, you could buy it. The box is like a freaking mentally looking box, like it's shaped like an H. You know what I mean? Where you got like the big hump, and then it comes down for the small for the size 11. But you get the big hump for the H. You know what I mean? For the top part of the H, you're like, oh cool, I bought an H. No, you bought a freaking size 36 shoe, and then a normal 11 because you're a human, alien human. You know, look, when you've got this weird thing where it's like. There's a very good chance the Anunnaki bred with this guy. You know, he's got the foot of an Anunnaki on one foot. The other one's normal, human. Like, yeah, they got the genetic splicing wrong on that guy. You know, like he's there. He's trying. All of a sudden, they're like poster boy for like the way you don't want to look when you go in public. You don't walk around with a 37-inch foot. One of them. The other one's fine. Imagine freaking just dragging that thing around, you know? What's going on over there with Tommy? Oh, Tommy? Yeah, he's got a freaking dumpster foot. If you ever need to take down like a building, don't even bother calling, you know, an excavator or like the wrecking ball. Just freaking call Tommy. He'll kick the thing one time. That's a one-timer. Building 7, 9/11. That was Tommy and his dumb foot. Walking down the street, cracking the pavement as he goes, you know. Sad story. They blamed it on Osama bin Laden. It was dumpster foot. Kicked the freaking side of the building. What the freak just happened? It was an airplane. No. Dumpster foot came walking by and just by accident kicked the side of the building just like very, very lightly for dumpster foot. But dumpster foot's very lightly is, you know, C4 on the side of a building times 94, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. I barely kicked the building. Freaking rubble. Hello. Oh, we need to pull it. Okay, there we go. No, I know, Joanne. You and dumpster foot have a lot in common. You know, he's got the stupid left foot. You got the stupid heart. Together, you guys could be stupid together. I think you should do that. I think you guys should get together, exchange numbers. I'm going to get you dumpster foot's number. Hold on, I'm on up. Let me see if I can call him up. Sometimes you can call up dumpster foot and get him on the line. And if you could do that, you're going to need a phone in order to make that call, sir. You're going to need a phone in order to make that call, sir. All right, we're going to have to make up another. Again, here we go. Here we go. Here's our phone. Oh, yes. Is this Dumpsterfoot? Yeah. Yeah, this is Mark Pyers, Renaissance Man from the Renaissance Man Show. Looked up... Dumpsterfoot. You're a huge fan. I didn't know you were a huge fan. I appreciate that, Dumpsterfoot, but look, I'm here. I'm doing it. Doing a studio in the middle of a show. Renaissance Man, and you're here. We're talking about you right now. Joanne's back here. She's looking to see if you're single. No, I was joking. I know you're single. You got a freaking Dumpsterfoot, okay? But Joanne's into it. She's thinking that maybe you guys can start a little like dumpster duo. She's got the heart. You got the foot. Remember, like between the two of you, you guys can get a front cover of some weird magazine, right? You call them in. My wife's heart is the size of freaking Texas. And you tell them about your foot, you know, that your foot is dumb. Like when people look at it, they point and laugh. That's the one. And then you're like, oh, we're going to do a story on that. Because they know if it bleeds, it leads. Remember that? Don't forget that, okay? And your dumb foot, that's a bleeds and leads story every day of the week, every channel. You could go out there and pitch to every news channel in the country and just say, look, I got a foot that's ridiculous to look at. Can we make some magic happen? They're going to pay you. Yeah, no, I want to cut 10%, Renaissance Man Show. You could donate a crypto. You could do a BB poo-poo. You could set up a crypto. You could set us over a Bitcoin. But remember, we only take full Bitcoin. Yeah, no, we're not taking like little small, I'm going to put $10 of Bitcoin to Mark. No, we do full Bitcoin and you work it off. Okay. Like you just don't give another full Bitcoin, you know, for another week. You know, you do 1 week for one full Bitcoin per week. Yeah. 52 weeks of Bitcoin. That's right. No, Dumpsterfoot, look, I'm just trying to give you like an idea on how you could support this program and be like everybody else. Everybody else does a Bitcoin a week, okay? You're the only one out there that wants to, you know, spice it up. I did the math and I'm going to donate $8.47. No, we don't do that here, okay? I'm not doing spliced. I'm not doing a portion of a Bitcoin. I got to do the math. I got to go and do the math, calculating it. Oh, they said they give me $8.47. That equals 0.07497624354766126 Bitcoin, you know, and you're doing it, but you're not being generous enough. Okay. Bitcoin, full Bitcoin. Yeah. You're talking about doing like, oh, I'm on Coinbase. I'm just segmenting off $10 to you of my Bitcoin. No, we don't do that here. No, I'm sorry. I don't even want it. No, it's either full Bitcoin or I don't even bother donating. Yeah, no, put my foot down, Dumpsterfoot. Dumpsterfoot, what happens if you put your foot down? Yeah, I know you kill a lot, like a family and like a whole, we're talking about like half of the population of ants underneath the surface of the earth when you Dumpsterfoot it. Me, when I do it, it's normal. But you got a dumb foot. Yeah, that's right. No, I'm not trying to offend you. It's true. Everybody here's talking about it. They are like, what, Mark, why didn't you call Dumpsterfoot? And give them a piece of your mind and tell them to get that freaking thing looked at. That ain't right. You know, that ain't right, Dumpsterfoot. No, I know. I appreciate you're a huge fan, Dumpsterfoot, but I can't not be honest with you. This is the Renaissance Man Show. You're there with a Dumpsterfoot. You're making holes in the earth. We got a problem with you. I may have to have Joanne, you know, get involved in the situation because if she could keep you distracted, that's one less Dumpsterfoot out there creating issues and damage on the earth, surface of the earth. We're thinking about sending you on a rocket just somewhere, anywhere but here, because that Dumpsterfoot is creating an issue for the world. And I know you're going to pull a Meghan Merkel. You're going to go out there and use it. Oh, look, I created fame out of a Dumpsterfoot. In 2022, you can really become famous with things that require zero talent. But if you have talent, you will never, ever be able to make it. It's true. No. Joanne said so too. She said, if you're dumb and you do nothing talented at all, you could be huge. Yeah. Okay. Dumpsterfoot said he's going to do that. He's going to become massive for just having a stupid Dumpsterfoot. I get it, Dumpster. You know, you work with what you got. You know what I mean? You work with what you got, Dumpster. Yeah, no, I got to go. Listen, I'm getting a headache listening to you like with that wheeze. I really think you and Joanne should be connecting because she's got a wheeze similar, but times 50 million. But still, you guys can talk about each other's wheeze. She could talk about your stupid foot. You could talk about her dumb heart. And together, it's a match made in heaven. Dumb idiots sitting together, you know? Look, I'm not trying to offend you or Joanne. You guys are both morons, though. Let's be honest, you know? You went out there and you went to Chernobyl. You were like, I'm going to go and protect Ukraine. And you went and you walked into Chernobyl without your shoes on. You just so happened to step in a puddle of freaking Ukrainian, you know, radioactive debris. And all of a sudden, now you got a stupid foot. What? Now it's a size 40? It's gone up. Guys, it's getting bigger. So your dumpster foot is now a full-size 40-yard dumpster instead of just a 30-yarder? No, I can hear you. I feel bad for you. You know, you're doing it. I'm feeling bad for you. Look, I get it that you're trying to get through this tough time right now, and the foot continues to expand. So now you're 4 times the size of your right foot. Is that about right? Says 40, you're 40 and 11, pretty close to, right? That must be weird. So let me ask you, when you're trying to rush to get to an elevator, it must be pretty cool to be able to just put that 1 foot out from like 12 feet away and stop the door, you know? Right? I knew it. Yeah. You know, and like when you want to trip the football player on the field, you know, you don't even have to really come off the sideline. You just put that foot out and you're getting about a quarter way into the field, right? No brainer. Yeah. You could be a reserve. You don't even play. You just trip people as they go by with your dumb foot. No, it's a great idea. All right, look at Dumpster Foot. We'll see you in the chat. I know you're a huge fan, and Terry Q wanted to say hi to you. So you better make sure you say hello to her when you come into the freaking chat. All right? Just remember you're in there. Hey, guys, it's me, Dumpster Foot. What's your username? Oh, Dumpster Foot. Guys, just look for him, okay? All right, sounds good. We'll look for you. Thanks, buddy. Take care. Yeah, I didn't realize he went by Dumpster Foot, guys. You see him. He's in there. You know, sometimes when you get the information and you find out that Dumpsterfoot's a massive fan of the Renaissance Man show, it's a good day, for me. Not for him. The foot got bigger, apparently. Radioactive waste. You should never stand in Ukrainian radioactive waste, you know? You're trying to not do that, you know? What's that, Joe? No, I know, Joanne. I know your heart had nothing to do with the radioactive waste. Yours had to do with getting 14 bugaboos and 4 bugaboosters. Dr. Weasel Fauci told you to just do 2 and then 1 bug a booster. You just kept going.
I think another one. I like the way it feels.
Ugh, George Soros' voice. I'm having a hard time with her, you know. The whole world is, to be honest. Nobody wants to deal with that. What's that? No, Joanne. No, it's fine. I know you're doing your best with the wheezing. I know you're doing your best with the drawer. And the fact that your heart is expanding as well, you know, as Dumpsterfoot's foot, it's a match made in heaven. Oh, I forgot to give him your number. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. My bad. DF, what's going on? No, Dumpsterfoot. I'm going, you know, I'm shortening it. Sometimes it's hard for me to say Dumpsterfoot, so I'm going to call you DF. You know, look, I'm here. I forgot to tell you. Joanne's digits, all right? Remember, grab a pen. All right. You ready? 867 543 21. Yeah, that's it. And if you want to also donate, you know, to her GoFundMe and help her heart deal, she's dealing with it. That heart's expanding like your dumb foot. It's GoFundMe.com/Joanne from the Renaissance Man's Wrath. What is it, guys? Oh, hold on. Pamela just reminded me. I forget sometimes. Let me type it in. www.gofundme.com/Joanne from the Renaissance Man show's massively ridiculous heart that needs to be excised and replaced with a whale heart, preferably a megalodon heart by Menon. Joanne, you're doing great. You're up to $18.12. You know, look, if you want to donate, I hope you got all that. It's short and sweet. Joanne keeps telling me that I should make it shorter. That is like as short as you can get it. How much shorter can we get it than that? You know? Like, what do you want me to do, Joanne? Have it be like, www.gofundme.com/Joanne from the Renaissance Man Show's not as massively ridiculous heart, and hopefully it won't be as massive once we put a whale heart in there. And if you donate to the cause, she can get that said heart by Menon. Is that shorter? Joanne, she's here trying to get me to do like what she wants. You don't tell me how to make a thumbnail and also make like that's the web address. I'm doing it. Oh, no, listen, I'm serious. Dumpsterfoot, do me a favor. Donate to the cause, okay? Because Joanne needs it. You need it too. I mean, look, seriously, when this conversation, I could tell you need some love from Joanne. You guys can wheeze it up together, You could talk about each other's, things, issues, call them, Like, I don't think it's an issue. I think Joanne's heart, it's all in how you look at it. Dr. Wayne Dyer said something once. Do you know what he said, Dumpsterfoot? He said, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. Do you know what that means? Like, no matter what you're looking at in life, even your stupid dumpster foot, right? You're looking at it, and you're like, that freaking foot is ridiculous. You're saying it, right? You're like, it's my foot. It's a ridiculous foot. And then you start looking at it from another angle, and you think something totally different. Like, man, that freaking foot is ridiculous. It's a little different, you know what I mean? And you look at it from another angle, and you say, that is the most ridiculous foot I've ever seen in my life. And each time you look at it, you're getting just a little bit of a different look at it, Yeah, no, if you look at it from the opposite side, you'd probably say something like, that stupid foot, I want to chop it off and throw it in the ocean. Yeah, no, I totally get it. Like, that's what I'm saying. You're changing the way you look at things, and the things you looked at changed, Yeah, no, that's a life lesson right there, Dumpsterfoot. Well, I'm telling you how to get by. Now, remember, you have Joanne's phone number. You better give her a call later. Yep, 1-877-654-321. You better do it. Yeah, 8675. Yes, 8675309. I got to sing it to you now? You can't write it down? I'm doing it. I gave it to you, and you're just like, what is it, 8679? No, 8675309. Write it down. Text her. She's waiting for you. Yeah, no. Of course, no, we don't pay for the text charges. That's on you. You should have worked out a plan. You should have worked out a plan with your Sprint or T-Mobile or whatever the frig it is that you're using. You want us to pay for your text charges when you're sending messages to Joanne? Remember what I said about the changing the way you look at things? Right now you're looking at it like a stupid person with a dumb foot. Massive. Monster foot. We're thinking about calling you like a mongoloid foot. What do you think about Mongo foot? I'm trying to figure out easier ways to say it because I can't. DF, dumpster foot. I think that's what we're going to go with, DF. You got your DF? Are you down with a DF? Nobody's down with DF. Nobody wants a dumpster foot. You're the only one, buddy. You're the only game in town. That's what instantly makes you popular. Listen, go on TikTok right now. Shoot a little 8-second video of your dumb foot, right? Dumpster footing it. And when they take a look at your dumpster foot on TikTok, you're going freaking viral. Yeah, nobody's ever seen a stupid foot like that before. We got one normal foot, and you got a dumpster foot. People start like coming over and seeing if they could sleep in it. They're like, can I sleep on that foot? You could, I guess. I mean, dumpster foot's not having a good night's rest ever again. Let me ask you, how do you sleep at night? What do we have, a blanket just for your stupid foot? I figured that. Like, you can't get a blanket on you and also to cover that stupid foot, right? So I know I appreciate the fact that I think deeply about things as well, because most people would just be like, oh, great, he just goes to bed normally. No, you can't. I know that you literally have to have a secondary bed that you put next to you just to keep that dumb foot on it so your wife can also sleep in a bed. I can't believe you got married. She married you with that stupid foot. Like, what do you do? Do you guys ever do foot rubs with each other? Like, how does that work? She uses a baseball bat? Are you freaking kidding me? That's nuts, dude. She hired Piazza once. Mike Piazza came by. He was hitting the bottom of your foot with a bat. God almighty, that sounds like a tough piece of meat. Yeah, dumpster foot. I get it. Oh, he was preparing for the playoffs that year, and he was getting some extra cuts. I get it. No, that's good. Look, dumpster foot, you're a credit to society, and Joanne is digging it, all right? So you make sure you get on that phone. You text her right now. 8675 309. Yeah. 203. That's right. Yeah, no, she's waiting for the call right now. Okay. Yeah, Dumpsterfoot, appreciate you. Have a good night. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, we're looking for you in the chat. I didn't see you yet. Just make sure you pop in because Dumpsterfoot, we're looking for the, for the name. I haven't seen it yet. Are you doing a lurker? Are you lurking it up? You're lurking? You're here, Renaissance Man Show, YouTubing it, and you're lurking? I got to say, when you're doing a YouTube lurker and you don't come in and do a Dumpsterfoot and let people know, because now you're like a huge part of the show. You are a massive part of the show and you have a massive foot. Yes, I know. But I'm saying that when you're a huge part of the show now and you don't come and do you and like be a part of the Dumpsterfoot brigade, like we have a parade going tomorrow. We're going to be doing a circle and we're Dumpsterfoot and it's like a jazz funk song. Yeah. No, I know you didn't hear it yet because you haven't been in the chat, or are you? All right. Yeah, no, I'll do it for you. You just show up. As long as I see you. As soon as I see you, I'll do the Dumpsterfoot theme. Yeah. It's my song. I got the patent on it. It's my trademark. You can't just use the Dumpsterfoot song I created for you and be like, I have a song. No, I wrote the freaking song about you. It's mine. I have the patent. I have the copyright. I sent it to the ASCAP, Library of Congress. And when Ripper came by and got the Dumpsterfoot too, just like you. I gotta go. No, seriously. And no, don't put the phone next to your Dumpsterfoot. I don't want to hear it. You think I want to hear all that gushiness going on in that Dumpsterfoot? Size 42 now. It's up another 2. Guys, he went from a 36 to a 42 just in this conversation. Listen, Dumpsterfoot, you got to go and get that checked out. You got to go and like ER it. Maybe see if House is in. You go and see House. Be like, House, there's something wrong. And he's like, what's wrong? Because he's got an English accent. And you're like, look, dumpster in it, this foot here is dangerous to the world. And when he looks at it, he realizes that there's a nuke in there. Vladimir Putin put it in. Yeah. And he's like, look, come over to the dumpster foot. He gave you a dumpster foot surprise. Yep. It's nuke. It's a nuke tipped dumpster foot. And that's why nobody wants to hang out with you. They can sense the radioactive activity coming out of your foot. Dumpster foot, this is going nowhere. Really, if you're going to be a nuclear bomb carrying foot, with a dumb, stupid foot, and you won't call Joanne, she's into it. She likes the radioactive foot. And you're not going to call her, text her, see if she's doing what she wants to come over and have like a nightcap? No, I know she can't come over because she's got a humongo car and she locked down over here. Hot air balloon carditis. I know. I'm just saying, you can't try and invite her and then maybe you come down and spend some time here with us? No, Joanne, I'm sorry. I don't want a Dumpsterfoot in my freaking studio, okay? I already got you here with a dumb heart. No, I'm sorry, Dumpsterfoot. You're right. You could do a Romeo and Juliet and you outside, you're, singing sweet nothings to her through the window. That you could do with the Dumpsterfoot, and we'll take video here. We're going live when you do that. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a piece of content. Of course I'm going to go live. What do you think? I'm going to let you do Romeo and Juliet balcony style? Outside? Oh, Joanne, wherefore art thou Joanne, right? Oh, it's Joanne, and the earth is the sun, right? And Joanne is the moon, right? Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon that are so sick and pale with grief. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's Romeo. I did it. I played that part when I was younger. Look, when you do it, and then you're doing it with Joanne instead of Juliet, it works, Oh, Juliet, did my heart love till now forswear its sight? For I ne'er saw true beauty till this night. It was Joanne I saw across the freaking courtyard, humongo carditis and all, and I had a dumpster foot. I went over to her and I got on one dumpster foot and said, can I marry you, Joanne? And then, unfortunately, the Montagues and the Capulets, how that story went. Yeah. But at first it was great. In the courtyard, you were doing it, Oh, Joanne, take a look at my stupid dumpster foot. And she's like, look at my dumb heart. Together you guys were doing it. Proud of you. Yeah. No, dumpster, just get in the freaking chat. I'm done with you. I got to go. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's fine. No, I get it. Full Bitcoin. That's right. Yeah. All right. Thanks. He just said, yeah, he's going to donate to the show. Just reminding you, we don't do little portions of Bitcoin here. We don't take like $10 worth. We're going to give $100 worth of Bitcoin today. No, You give 1.0 segments of Bitcoin. It's a full Bitcoin. You got a lot of it. You can't give a Bitcoin Renaissance Man show here every day forever. You know, it's like the greed, you know, of like the selfishness and greed factor of you. You put in the hard work. You put your money up there, risked it. You risked it all. And you got Bitcoin now, lots of it. You can't just give a full Bitcoin. Just goes to show, you know, how little you care about humanity. Thieving is what I'd call it. You're thieving people with your Bitcoin by giving them a little small piece. You're like, oh, look, I'm gonna hoard my Bitcoin and I'm gonna just hold it over people. Well, I'm gonna give you a little $1 here. I'm gonna give you $10 there. You give a full freaking Bitcoin. You're kidding me, right? I'm here doing it. You got a Renaissance Man show, Bitcoining it, and you're like, I segmented it. You segmented it. It's more work. You should just, here's a Bitcoin. Here you go, Mark. Good job tonight. Good show. Tomorrow I have another one for you. I get it. You know, that's the way you should donate. It's totally the way that like most people do. In fact, everybody here right now just donated one. Yep. Look at that. 13 Bitcoin just came through. Donacion. You know, when you're sitting here and you get 13 Bitcoins, is my favorite number, and you get it right then, and all of a sudden you're sitting Bitcoin pretty, they call that. It's Bitcoin pretty. And when you're sitting Bitcoin pretty and you're ready to go, when the market turns again and goes back up, and because the generosity of a single Bitcoin, because I know some people give me 5. I'm going to give you 5 today, Mark. Good job. Here's 5 Bitcoin. Thank you. Appreciate that. You know, sometimes when you're getting a full Bitcoin from people and you're just like, whatever, I guess, thanks. Sometimes I'm just like, you only give me 1. Are you kidding? Are you going to give me 1 Bitcoin? Are you kidding? And when you give them the attitude, like they'll throw 4 or 5 Bitcoin at you at that point. You're like, are you kidding? You just gave me 1 Bitcoin? I can't freaking believe that. That's so like rude of you. You give me 1. All of a sudden the Bitcoins come rolling in. Oh, look, I have 57 Bitcoin from this one person who felt bad that they gave me a Bitcoin. And I was like, you kidding? You give me a freaking Bitcoin? You know? When you have millions of Bitcoin and you did the work and you earned it and you're not willing to just give it away willy-nilly like that, I just have to question you, you know. Like, oh, you know, just giving 30 Bitcoin away tonight. I really enjoyed the show. Here's all my Bitcoin. Oh, thank you. What do you have now? I don't need it anymore. I'm going to go back to work tomorrow. 18-hour shifts. What? You donated all your Bitcoin to the Renaissance Man show so you can go and work 18-hour shifts and make all like just minimum wage? Yeah, exactly. Because I can listen to the show while I'm there working. I'm there listening to the show. I'm tuning in. So it's all good for me. Really? You don't want me to, like, how about we just split the Bitcoin? I'll take 100 Bitcoin. You take 100 Bitcoin. What? You want me to have 200 Bitcoin? 200 Bitcoin? Really? All you have is 200? You can't give me 400 and just somehow come up with another 200? You know, it's like unbelievable. This guy showing up like, oh, I give you 100 Bitcoin. You kidding me? You give me 100, not 200, not 400. It's just the selfishness and the greed, you know. You're so greedy, you know. You're so greedy. Anyway, look at me. I mined some Bitcoin. You did? You mined some Bitcoin? All right. Send it on over. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm going to send you $50. $50? What are you talking about? We only take 50 Bitcoins. You have to do a full 50. No, not $50. 50 Bitcoins. Oh, but I only have 38. Well, you're out of luck then. I guess you have to go buy 12 more Bitcoins to donate. What are you talking about here? You know, like, I'm here. This is simple stuff. Are we doing common sense here? You add 50 Bitcoin on a daily. Every day you do 50. You know, that's how you donate. That's you. That's how you being a good guy. You know, now you're going to do 38? I'm sorry. No, we don't take 38 Bitcoin. We take 50 and as a minimum. And when you do it, your soul is saved. You get to go to heaven when you're donating a full Bitcoin on a daily basis, 50 of them. It's the people that were like, I donated 38. Is that good enough? God's like, no. You didn't go buy 12 more Bitcoin to donate? Sacrifice? 50 Bitcoin. I'm in. I'm going to heaven. Peter, you know, St. Peter's there at the gates. No, I'm sorry. You had 38. You were 12 short. Oh, but it's just money. Yeah. No, it's Bitcoin. It's better than money. And you were 12 short from heaven. I'm sorry. Maybe next time you'll figure it out. You know, that was a tough, that was tough for Moses. Moses went up there and he was like, I did the 10 commandments. I'm sorry. You didn't do 50 Bitcoin a day. Oh my goodness, I'm out of my mind. A bunch of silliness here, huh, guys? TS, how are you, my friend? So good to see you. Guys, seriously, though, like if you're going to donate, full Bitcoin's the way to go. I mean, it's not even worth that much right now, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do it. That's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, I don't want your Bitcoin because your Bitcoin's crap. She's donating BB Poo-Poo again. I told you guys, if you can't go and watch The Wolf of Crypto and understand the value of BB Poo-Poo, whoo, it's coming out strong in 2022. I own a couple million shares. I just donated some to Ukraine. Ukraine's like, we need some money. We need to fight back. I'm like, I got you. I'm freaking BB Poo-Pooing it. Dropped it over Coinbase Supply doing it, segmented it out. And then they got back. They're like, look, we appreciate the BB Poo-Poo. We're going to throw you back a few Bitcoin. I said, a few? Are you freaking kidding me? We don't do a few here at Renaissance Man Show. You got to have 50. Okay, yeah, I threw some BB Poo-Poo. You're good. You're ready to go. But when you get me back, I'm talking about 50 crypto. I'm talking, if you don't get a Bitcoin when you're in the middle of donating and you don't donate your entire savings of Bitcoin in the Renaissance Man Show just because you felt it was a good show that night, like, I got to question everything about your mindset. What were you thinking? Where are you going with this? By Menon, I would say, is where you're really going. Free Melania, how are you? So good to see you. Guys, you come down. Do I get cash donations? Yes, sometimes I get cash donations as well when they come through Cash App or over on, Venmo in it or PayPal. That's where I get my cash donations too. But when you donate cash, remember, it's got to be US dollar only. And there we're taking about, you have $3 million has to be delivered in cold hard cash because it's going to be worth $50 tomorrow. 3 million is worth 50. Like nobody realizes the inflation factor. I gave him 3 million. No, you didn't. You gave me 3 million yesterday, which is $55 today. You didn't see the inflation exchange rate? Here's 3 million. Why didn't you just wait till tomorrow and send me $5.47? Like, what are we talking about over here? I give you $1 million. No, you did not. You did not. Exchange is crap now, I'm going to ask you though, because that 547 is gone. I use it immediately. You got another 3 mil? Like, what are we talking? Well, you sent this super chat, Giggles? Let me see. I didn't. Let me see. Was it tonight, Giggles? I had the screen switched over to who's on, but I didn't see any super chats come through. Partially also because I never really expect them, but I don't see anything here. Giggles, did you send it to my email like a PayPal or something? Because that's a whole different thing. And I'll have to check after because we have TikTok on right now. But if you did, thank you so much. Oh, you rock. You rock, Giggles. Thank you so much. Guys, remember, this is live improvisation. Everything we do here is just silliness. We did some more with the Putin, play on Putin tonight. I've got a bunch of bits for that to be dropped in the next couple days. Remember, guys, Friday, Rise Up Like the Sun is being released. And I'm very excited about what's happening with this show. We're having so much fun here every day. I love doing the news now. It's one of my favorite things is doing the news. And then just to come out here with you guys, play some music, laugh a little, create some comedy on a daily basis. It truly is just so much fun. And I really hope that everybody understands that everything here is happening in the moment. No idea when I'm going to do something silly, what's going to happen, if it's going to be funny or not. I don't know what I'm reading when I read these stories. I'm reading them all cold. I just took the titles, but I don't read the stories until I do them for you. So that's why they're fun, because I'm reading them live. And the songs are written live. The comedy's all live. This is literally the moment taking place, and I hope that you'll subscribe and follow because this show's live every day of the year. We do 2+ hours every day. So if you haven't followed yet, I'm not sure what else I could do to convince you that this is the place you should be, but this world is dying.
And every day we come here and we have a lot of fun just to try to remind ourselves that there's so much beauty in this world. There's so much excitement, and it's definitely not being presented to you anywhere else that I could find. Everything else is meant to distract you from this world that we're living in. And you can't distract yourself from this moment. You need to dial into it. You only get one moment. Everything else is just a lie, and it's all a distraction. Center yourself on the moment. Create something with me every night here. So, until tomorrow, fam and friends. We did it again. 2 hours, 33 minutes. And guys, if you haven't yet, head over to YouTube and give me a follow over there. That's where the show is live. And it looks so much better on YouTube than it does on TikTok. But I appreciate you being here with me on TikTok. But if you give me a follow or subscribe over on YouTube, you're not going to miss any of the songs that are released, any of the comedies that are released. This is where we watch the full-length stuff, 15-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute comedies, full songs, all the songs that are released every year. They go live on YouTube first, and then you can buy them on Spotify and iTunes like this. You got to go away, yeah. This song's on one of my albums from last year. It's basically a ghost song I wrote. You got to go away. So until tomorrow, fam and friends, and Giggles, can I say thank you again for your donation. Guys, anybody who does want to donate to this show, remember, I'm here every day forever. You could donate here on TikTok. You could donate by doing a super chat on YouTube. You could donate on Venmo, on PayPal, or on Patreon. Patreon.com/MarkPires. I'm going to just type that in right now so you guys know. And PayPal is a lot of stuff is like, it's on the bottom. All you have to do is go check my description below. You'll see all the links on how you can donate to this show. And you can now donate crypto. But remember, we only take full crypto coins like Bitcoin. I want a full Bitcoin or 30 Ethereum. That's all we do. Joking, obviously. Anything you ever do is much appreciated. I'm here without any expectation of ever being monetarily compensated for what I do here. This is more about keeping my soul like totally level. I've for 3+ years, every single day I've shown up here in order to create something, and it's allowed me to stay completely balanced in a really messed up world. I don't need a therapist. I don't need to speak to anybody because I speak to you guys every day. I let every single thing out of me, and so therefore I'm never being held down by anything. And I really implore you to try that. You need to try to let it all out. Whenever you're seeing or feeling something, let it out of you. If you refuse to let things out and you hold them in, you will get very sick. I'm not trying to threaten you. I'm telling you the truth. The word dis-ease is exactly that. It's dis-ease. Your body's at dis-ease. You need to let everything out, keep yourself balanced, and remember, no matter what happens every single day, you get a new start tomorrow. You get one more shot to do something. So don't give up, ever. Make sure you wake up and you think to yourself, I got another shot at it today. And I'm breathing. That is a beautiful thing. Don't think too much about tomorrow because we don't know what the freak is coming. But right this second, we got this moment. Let's not forget it. Let's show up tomorrow and be together again. And we're going to make some magic happen. That's what I plan on doing every day for the rest of my life. So, I hope you give me a follow. I hope you will subscribe on YouTube. And remember, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. Trish, Tim, Sub-Zero, Giggles, S-Coop, Renee, Pamela, Bradley Smith, and my family and friends over here on TikTok. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, you got to go away. Yeah, 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 yeah. Until tomorrow, fam.